Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I'm your Dungeon Master, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a human fighter from an asteroid close to Bral.
Hi everyone, I'm Drakamisama and I play Solas Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage Vogma.
Hi everyone, I'm Levalithana, an elven wild mage, and the wild search continues.
I'm James. I play Ockar, Paladin from Bral, and he's trying to figure out what we do now that somebody exploded the room while we were ethereal.
Hello everyone, I'm Salen Motor. I play Finnel'ar Mohani, a druid from Grey Space.
Hey there, I'm Zakad. I play Lafdul Moonglade, an elven specialty priest and thief multiclass from Realm Space. This gimmick is coming up with fun titles, and this current title is The Belated Boogeyman because he was, well, late.
little late to the last party, yeah. A little bit.
Yeah. He would have been a scary boogeyman, you know, if he was like one round earlier.
Maybe.
Mm.
Maybe.
I saw Ockar having struggled with this fight, and I was like, oh, maybe I should help.
Maybe you should help, yeah. Just, maybe. It's a thing you could do. So we, actually, before we do that, for viewers who wish to give players a little bit of a boost, 500 bits will get the player or dungeon master of their choice a reroll. Currently, Braxon has 2, Lafdul has 1, Leva has 3, Solas has 1. I, the dungeon master, I think I used 1 last time, so I should be down to 12. Finn and Ockar have none currently. So
How many did I have?
1.
Okay.
But that could be easily remedied, people.
Or for you guys, you could easily remedy that you have 1 as well. You know, you could just use a reroll. You know, just use 1. It's fine.
One of yours?
Well, no, obviously not. So
we need to introduce reroll communism.
We left off last... I mean, guys, you know, if you want to share the wealth amongst yourselves, that's fine with me. I don't mind.
The leader must also share the wealth.
Nope.
You should go ahead with a good example. I don't think you
paid attention to how communism actually ended up working.
Also, technically, old isn't the leader since...
I am your god.
Nah.
Hang on. Isn't the
green Lego dragon?
Isn't the political system here communist ham?
Does that mean we get to steal his hams?
So we left off last time. I mean, you do get hams just by watching.
Yeah.
We left off last time. The party had fought off some large humanoid bovine creatures. Faced them down. Also encountered a not-so-friendly face that they have seen before that they thought was dead, who then vanished on you.
Yeah.
But left you a present in the form of a delayed blast fireball.
I mean, that's better than a normal fireball. We had time to get out of it.
That's true.
Luckily,
I was a little cold.
Luckily, Braxon's previous experience with being fireballed alerted him to the possibility.
I mean, the last fireball you cast, you fireballed the party.
So you did manage to grab one of the corpses and pull it into the ethereal with you. Finn was trying to pull one of them out of the room before the fireball went off. Unfortunately, did not succeed in doing so, so it did get a little singed.
Right.
Does it have, like, partial cover from Finn being immune?
No, it did
was
not.
It being dragged?
Yeah, he was dragging it.
Oh.
He was dragging it. These are big creatures.
Oh, and
big, heavy
Leva
creatures.
teleported away back to the office along with the prisoner we saved.
With Bellis, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who... Yeah.
So, Leva, I would like you to whisper to me what you plan to do upon arriving back at the office. While
Whisper.
everyone, yes, send me a
Okay.
whisper on Roll20.
Okay.
So I know what's going on, what you plan to do while everyone else here, doesn't.
All right.
All right. So, Finn, you've survived the fireball because you had protection from fire, and the rest of the party had managed to get into the ethereal plane. So let's pick it right back up where we left off. Solas, what are you going to do with the rest of the party in the ethereal plane?
How much in fire does the room look like it is?
It's not on. I mean, like the table and the carpet are definitely burning. But the room is all stone, so.
So it wouldn't be a problem to come back out in here.
Correct.
We should, before we go up, since we have this opportunity, why don't we see if we still have visitors upstairs? Because we.
I would want to get back out to try and save as much stuff that we can save from the fire as possible.
And I want to try to put out the fires before too much gets burned away.
Yeah.
We could sacrifice our water skins, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would basically guide Ockar to put the body in a place where it's not going to be burning, and
I'll place it like on the stone bed, and then
everyone get clear from the burning areas, and then come out of the ethereal.
Damp your cloak, and use your cloak as like a wet rag to beat the fire back with.
Braxon's got that wand.
Oh, you've got a wand, I suppose.
So
it's still got charges.
Also, yeah, that's true. You could use that pretty easily. Like there's no like big raging fires. Most of it was just like a flash burn, incineration type thing.
Well, the thing is, we want to put out the fires to see if anything survived, and we don't want to keep burning potential stuff that might have survived.
Right. No, I understand. I'm just pointing out like you guys are not going to be in danger. So
yeah, but I doubt that Lafdul would want to materialize. Basically,
why Lafdul?
Because you're over by the burning table.
Yeah, you're next to the burning table and chairs.
I'll go away from the burning table.
Braxton's using the wand to try and put the fire out.
I think you might want to wait until we're not on the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, when we get out the ethereal plane.
All right. And Finn, what are you going to be doing?
If the flames aren't too big, I'll just start stomping them out on the carpet.
Okay. Well, the corpse that you were dragging is on fire too.
Well, stomping that won't do much good.
So I guess we exit the ethereal then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Solas grabs something to use to put the fires out.
Okay. I mean, are you starting somewhere in particular?
I thought Braxon was using his wand.
Yeah, I'm just going to use the wand. Unless it's like tiny little smouldering bits. Braxton's going to use the wand.
Right. So the table's on fire, but there doesn't appear to be anything obviously valuable on it that you're seeing. The carpet.
Does it have drawers?
I'm sorry?
Does it have drawers like a desk?
No, it's like a dining room table.
Okay.
It's
had anything, then it's gone by now anyway.
Yeah, it's made out of wood, but Braxton will avoid the temptation. So is it one go on the wand for every individual thing that's on fire?
I think it's an area of effect. Let me double check.
What about that yak man in the corridor into the other room? Is that one on fire? Or was that one far enough away?
That one was not far enough away. That one
smoldering or
it's definitely been burned.
It says non-magical fires of normal size can be extinguished without using any charges.
No.
Yeah, so you could put out like smoldering stuff without using any charges. But
Yeah.
there are like anything like if the table's on fire, that would not be a normal size.
Right. Okay.
So I just need to.
Yeah, Braxon basically wants to prioritize any
loose.
bad guys that any bad guys that might have something in their pocket that's made out of paper to put the fires out on them.
Okay, so you're gonna first use it on the corpses.
Yeah, basically anything that is more likely to have evidence.
Okay.
How does this room look like?
Yeah, I want to check here.
All right, hold on. So Braxon, you first use it on that corpse and that corpse because you can basically see them. You'll need to check out the other rooms. There's nothing obviously worth saving anything else in this room. You can put out whatever is smoldering on this rug without a charge as well.
Yeah.
So, like, you probably want to decide, like...
The table that's on fire, can that be flipped over to put the fire out?
It's like the fire's not going to spread, and you're not seeing anything of particular value. But there are other rooms. Finn has headed to the southern room, and Ockar is heading over here to this room.
I'm checking out here.
You might want to use the wand in one of those two rooms, but you got to decide which one you want to go to.
Okay, I'll follow Ockar then.
Okay. All right. So, Finn, you get down there and you can see bookshelves. The far bookshelves back here appear to have been relatively untouched, but these up here did get pretty toasted.
Where was the epicenter of the blast?
It was basically in the middle of the room.
But
Would
it
that
keeps
have
filling
had
out
enough-
the space.
Would that have had enough radius even filling out the space?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did check.
Is delayed blast fireball bigger than regular fireball?
No, but
No,
you're
Larger.
more
looking at
powerful.
a lower ceiling in this room, so.
When
right.
Solas sees
It's a dome.
when Solas sees that there is a burning bookshelf, he's going to be rushing to put them out.
Okay. Lafdul, you run out here, and you don't see. It doesn't look like the fire spread too far in either direction there. So there's nothing in particular danger of burning over there. Ockar and Braxon, you rush into the bedroom, and the beds and the carpet and the chests have definitely, they're all definitely on fire. You will need to use a charge from the wand to put all of that out.
Okay, will do.
Okay, but it's just one charge.
Yep.
Finn will quickly grab any books that still look salvageable off the shelves and stack them over at the front
You
wall.
can literally pick them up.
So this shelf here, I should note, that got knocked over, and there is a hole tunneled through the wall back behind it, getting into this chamber over here.
Yeah, that's familiar.
Yeah, that is how the one guy got through there. So it was like just straight through there. But that bookshelf got knocked over, so that one is completely incinerated.
All right, well, any other salvageable books I'll just grab and get away from the flames.
Solas is trying to put the flames out.
Okay,
Lafdul,
give
when
me
he
just a
said about
second.
bookshelf,
I need to
I would've
look over what
head
Leva
over.
sent me. Give me just a second. Okay. All right, Leva. So I'm going to say that's going to take at least 15 minutes of time when you get there, and I'll address some more depending on what the rest of the party decides to do.
Okay.
Okay, so Finn and Solas, you're trying to rescue the books there. Braxon and...
I would be heading over.
All right, Braxon and Ockar. What do you want to do then?
If the if the fire here is already out, I'd tell Braxon to go help the others with the flame in the library, and I'll be checking the chest.
Okay.
Braxon will do that. Which way's the library? Hang on.
South.
To the south.
Hey, Lafdul.
Right.
Yeah.
While you're over that way, why don't you see if you can lock that door so we don't get disturbed? Because we know that someone tried to get down the stairs once already.
He means the door into the room.
Sure. I'll have a look at that. Wow.
It could basically be like he could call out as he hears you coming back into the room, or something.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do with the door.
While Braxton's running towards the others, he's going to say, "Where's the fires?"
Okay, you want to use a charge to put out all the fires on the bookshelves?
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay. All right. So the books back here just got slightly singed, if even that. So those are all safe. Basically, this shelf is a goner. There's nothing that survived that at all. And some things may be salvageable on these other 3 shelves. Looking over them, like what you can see, some of them have not burned entirely, so you can read some of the words on them and stuff like that. It is a wide variety of texts in a wide variety of languages. So you can recognize Elvish writing, Dwarven writing, Gnomish writing, Halfling writing, of course tons of Common, other languages that you don't necessarily recognize immediately, that you have seen around Bral, but you're like, I'm not exactly sure what that is right now. And the topics cover just, there's no consistency on the topics. You're seeing, treatises on plants from some world, a history of some kingdom on from out in great space. It's mostly like a library. I mean, there's just there's some biographies, there's travel logs, there's discussions on history and engineering and just a whole host of things that you can make out. There might be a few that are useful to magical research, but you'd have to really go through them to find that kind of thing.
Solas gives prayer to Ogma as a thanks for protecting these books so that we could save them.
We don't know yet whether these books belong to Bellis or not.
No.
If they don't belong to Bellis,
that doesn't matter. What matters is that we managed to save these books.
Yeah.
Thanks to Ogma protecting them.
And Ockar, the chest down here seems to have mostly escaped the fire, but these other 3 are destroyed or heavily damaged from the fire, as well as much of their contents.
Okay, I'll try to open the one down here. Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Then I'll open up and look inside to see if there's anything useful.
Okay. Now, there was a trap on it, and as you open it up, I need a saving throw versus paralyzation, please.
Does my ring apply?
Yes, actually it would, so you will not be paralyzed. But I do need a saving throw versus spell to avoid a shock of damage.
Okay.
Or have it.
I pass?
Alright, take 7 points of damage. So you feel, as you open it, there is a blast of electricity, and you feel your body start to go rigid, but you shake it off with the power of that ring.
Well, that sucked.
Good job,
Yeah,
you.
there's a reason why you don't rush to open chests.
It happens.
Are the contents in there? Okay.
Yeah, you can see heavy robes of the sort that these creatures were wearing, so like multiple changes of clothing. You'd have to really sort through it to, like, do you want to like just start pulling stuff out and see if there's anything of interest in there, or what?
I'm gonna close the chest and I'm gonna pick it up for now. Wait, no. Does would the trap reset?
You don't know one way or the other.
I'm gonna start pulling stuff out.
Okay.
I'm looking for like papers, documents. I'll take note of other things, but I'm mainly looking for like anything that could act as clues.
Okay. So you do pull out the robes, and other than some personal items, you don't really find anything of particular value inside there.
Well, I guess I'll take the stuff I did find in case any of it is useful, but yeah.
Okay.
And I'll go to rejoin the others.
Okay.
I think Braxon's going to go back out the room with the books in, and if the fire's definitely out, and he's going to try and do something with his table to put the fire out.
You can put the fire out without any charges.
Right. Yeah. Awesome.
One place to check might be the prison, because I did bend the bars open.
Solas is busy taking care of the books.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Braxon will go into the little jail then. Can I get in there?
Yeah. I ripped open the bars.
Yeah. There's some straw pallets that have been burnt, but they're not on fire anymore.
Okay.
You don't see anything else of value in there.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go check over here then.
Okay. So, Finn, were you still stacking up books, or did you want to also go look that way with Ockar as he moves over in that direction?
I'm heading that way too, because now that the books are safe, I'll leave them to the book expert.
Okay. Okay, so you can see that there is a kind of a workshop type area in there. There's a table. There's a small chair up against it's a desk actually. There's a small table in the corner, another one in the other corner, and a shelf against the wall. And there appear to be some like alchemical materials on the tables and the shelves, as well as some other books.
Am I still under the effect of my fire giant strength potion?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You're going to be under that effect for still a while yet.
Okay, I'm going to mention that I opened a chest and it was trapped. We might want to get Lafdul to come take a look at the desk, just in case.
What, you're not feeling brave anymore, Ockar?
It's not that. It's not that. It's just Finn's over by the desk, and I don't want him getting blasted with a trap.
Well, I can't remember
it's someone else.
I can't remember the last time I saw a trap on a flat surface, though.
I mean, it's got drawers, right?
That doesn't open.
It's a desk with drawers.
Okay, well, I'm not opening any drawers. I'm just looking over what's on top of the desk.
Okay. So it again appears to be like alchemical materials. There is some writing materials on the desk as well. Nothing that appears to be like actively in use, but like ready to be used. So if there's anything that has been written down already, it might be in one of the drawers or something.
Lafdul takes an educated guess of how loud he thinks he needs to shout while he's fixing a door. See if he can borrow Solas's mace and look around for magic.
Oh, I'll head over and ask Solas if I can borrow his mace. Says, can I use your mace for a second?
I mean, I do have the spells that I can cast.
Yeah, I have detect magics as well. In fact, I will cast one now.
Oh, okay, then fair.
Okay. You are not detecting any magic in this room.
Okay. Nothing magical in here.
If you do mention to Solas that there's been traps and might be traps, Solas does have the find trap spell also.
If you don't mind, up to you though.
I mean, if you do mention, he will check the...
Well, I did mention it out loud to
traps.
Finn, and you're just in the other room, so you probably overheard me.
Yeah, you could have overheard.
Well, I will check the with find trap spell.
Okay. You're not detecting a trap on the table, the desk, the shelves, nothing like that.
Well, I will mention that there doesn't seem to be any traps in here.
Okay.
You did say that there were some books here.
Oh, actually, sorry. There is some magic on the shelf. There is a scroll tube on the shelf. Sorry.
So it's not a magic shelf.
No.
If it was a magic shelf, Braxon would want it.
You mean Solas would want it, or?
No, a shelf is made out of wood usually.
Okay,
Like...
well, I'll take down the scroll tube and I'll bring that out to the central room, I guess.
Okay.
Is it the contents or the tube itself?
It's the contents.
Yep. Yeah, I'll scan this room on my way through as well.
Okay, there's nothing magical in that room.
Okay.
I think you said that there were books here.
There was some writing materials, but none of it appears to have been like in current use. It's like some sheets of paper, quill and ink, but nothing that's like actively being used. It's like they're ready to be used if.
No. So nothing that's been written actually.
Nothing on the surface of the desk.
Well, since I didn't detect any traps, I will check the drawers.
Okay. You put your hand on the drawer and try to open it, and it does not open. And you also can't remove your hand from the drawer either. And all of a sudden, you feel yourself being lifted up and slammed to the ground.
Oh dear.
For...
Mimic!
Give me a second. Let's see.
Is the mimic not a magical creature?
Nope.
Hmm.
They do not radiate magic. Most creatures do not radiate magic. 7 points of damage.
Ouch.
And
trust the bookworm to fall for the desk mimic.
As you do so, a voice emanates from the desk as well. And it says, "No touch, Sklurches!"
What was the last word?
Sklurches!
I think that might be its name.
Well, Solas, if it's possible, let's go and say sorry.
No touch! So, let me put you guys into the turn order, because you guys are gonna need to decide how you want to approach that, because you cannot remove your hand from the desk, and it looks like it is gonna try to slam you again if you're...
Well, it just attacked Solas, so I'm going for my sword.
Why don't you give him your ring of free action? Maybe that'll
it's attempting to slam me again.
It's trying to kill Solas.
All right, so you can.
It's cut Solas's hand off. You know, it's.
He doesn't regenerate like you do.
Wow, I like the way if that was an option for Lafdul, you would do that.
I wouldn't do it if it was the regenerating ring hand.
Okay, right.
This lawful good paladin.
Hey, if I know that your hand grows back, I'm a bit more willing.
Protection from
I
evil
know that
doesn't do
I know that you're
anything.
not going to be permanently maimed.
Oh, odd.
There would be some loyalty cascading going on from Lafdul.
So I'm a bit confused. Do we use wrestling rules on a desk, or just like barrel onto it, stop it picking up?
That's up to you.
I mean, my plan
Did it grow hands or something, or did it just?
Well, you're not there, so you're not really sure. You just heard some sounds
right.
of violence from the other room. Probably a scream of pain from Solas.
Detect evil wouldn't do anything in this situation, or protection from evil.
It did not help you, no.
Okay.
Well, you breached the thing, so if it were.
Okay then.
For a first round, Solas would basically respond by trying to free himself and say, "Let go of me."
I know that I'm gonna take it on because it's trying to kill Solas, and I want to save Solas.
Okay, I've rolled for a weapon, but I might try and negotiate.
It's been like what, 3 rounds, 4 rounds that I've been looking at this lock. How far through am I?
You were trying to pick it closed to lock it?
Yeah. Did you roll or not?
I didn't, because I didn't realize that you were trying to pick it closed.
Yeah, that's what Finn asked me to do. He asked me to see if I could close the door.
Well, he
so
said
I'm
close the
closing it
door.
and reverse locking it.
I didn't pick up that you were trying to actually pick it closed. Because like the door can be barred.
Oh, well, if I'd known that, I would have just barred it.
Yeah. Well, you didn't ask what was on the other side. I wasn't sure what you were doing. And other people were asking about things and moving around, so I didn't get a chance to. But yeah, so the door can be barred. We'll just say that you were examining it to make sure that there wasn't anything else going on with it that you needed to be aware of. So
basically, Lafdul was trying to pick it to lock it, and then noticed that, oh hey, I can bar it.
I mean, it can be locked as well. You know, from the out, you know, so that it could be closed and locked from the outside as well. But it can also be barred from the inside.
No, I hear Solas shouting or screaming. I don't know how painful that was. So
okay.
You would hear Solas shouting, "Let go of me!"
All right. So Ockar, you are up first.
So I rolled for my longsword. So is it occupying this space?
Yeah.
Then
it's the size. It's the desk, basically.
Right. Okay. So right now my THAC0 with this weapon is 6, and I have 22 strength. My original was 17. I think 17 is a +1 hit bonus.
Yeah, +1/+1.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d20 +3.
All right, that's a hit. It is large.
Quick question, is Recitation still up?
No, basically none of the regular spells are still up.
Okay. Then I'll delete that. And it's large size?
Yep.
So that's 1d12. Normally I do 4 damage, and because I have the strength bonus, I have 22 strength. I have a +10 damage adjustment from that. What does 17 give as a damage bonus? It's +1. Okay, so that means I add a +9 to this.
All right, 21 points of damage. The desk roars in pain, and your sword is now stuck to it.
I have extra weapons.
All right, Lafdul.
He's drawing out short sword and dagger, or is it just one weapon? But he's basically just gonna make his way over. How far away?
You can basically only get one weapon out per round.
I don't know where they are, but that's 100. So I should have 20 more. Can I get that?
Sure.
That would put me into melee.
So you can see Solas, his hand is stuck to what seems like it would have been a drawer. And he's clearly just been slammed on the ground and is trying to pick himself back up.
Yeah, no.
Solas.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
I'm trying to free my hand.
Okay. Just pull yourself off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Benbar's
lift gates.
You gave yourself strength, didn't you, this day?
Yes, I have 12 strength now.
Oh, 12. You know, that's better than, what, 6?
So, what do I roll?
Benbar's lift gates.
Oh, it's D100. Not quite.
Okay. You are stuck fast. Like there is no give at all when you try to pull your.
I'm also yelling, "Let go of me!"
Finn, your turn.
Well, he was going to go scan the bedroom to see if there was anything magic, but hearing the commotion, he's going to run back.
Okay.
You probably have to stop there.
All right. And Braxon?
Braxton's going to go running in. I take it they're still in the library.
Yeah. Well, beyond it.
Beyond it, right? Okay. I don't think I'll get that far then.
Probably not.
Get to about there or a bit further.
You can get down to about here, I think.
It's not going to matter. You'll get to attack next round anyway. So if you do,
okay. Yeah.
All right. And Sklursh is going to try to slam you again. All right, that is going to be a hit.
You know, Lafdul would really like a pet mimic. The pet mimic's going to get slain.
10 points of damage, Solas.
Ouch! I'm almost down.
Oh, seeing how badly hurt Solas is.
This is
actually trying to heal him.
No touch, Sklursh! Leave Sklursh alone! Feed Sklursh! As he slams you on the ground. So, Ockar, you have lost your sword, because it is stuck to the creature. I will let you, instead of getting a second attack, I will let you try a Benbar's Lift Gates roll to pull your sword away.
I'll try that.
Okay.
I have an 80% right now.
Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, your sword is stuck fast.
Damn, that's under the percentage. Okay.
Alright. Next
I'm
round
thinking
initiative.
there's some modifiers there.
Yeah, mimic.
I'm gonna swap over to my spear then this round. If I can.
Yep.
Not. Oh. New initiative or?
Yep, new initiative.
I'm trying to pull my Warhammer out.
Yeah, I'm the only one to attack, so I had a second attack. Kind of.
Okay.
I'll let the fighters deal with the fighting. I'm going to try and heal Solas.
Okay.
Not with that roll.
I was thinking of changing my weapon, but I've got another strategy now.
Actually, not 3. It would be... Sorry, I need to add +2 to that roll. 14.
Okay.
Ugh.
Alright, anyone still need to roll?
I'm good.
Alright. Solas.
Although I rolled exactly the same number. Oh, no, I
That
didn't.
happens.
I'm taking out the Warhammer of Life and trying to basically fight defensively with it.
Okay. So just trying to increase your armor class.
Yeah.
Okay. Finn, your turn.
Finn's going to move into position over here with his mace ready, but he's going to try reasoning with the creature and say, "Everyone stop, Splursh. Let go of my friend and he will stop touching you."
Alright. Give me a charisma check, please. And then tell me what your reaction adjustment is for charisma.
And my reaction adjustment is a +3.
Okay.
I got the same charisma as me then, 15.
Okay. Alright, so you'll know on its turn how it reacts. Ockar, your turn. You would definitely have heard Finn say all that and stuff like that, and I will let you...
I know I'm trying to compute this with my character. Because this thing has hurt Solas and has nearly killed him.
Mhm.
But I also trust Finn, but I'm not sure if I trust that the monster is going to listen to Finn. So
Well, you can see that Lafdul is about to try and heal Solas.
I will hold back then and see what it does for now.
Do you want to say anything?
I'm going to say, are you sure, Finn, it might kill Solas?
Okay. Lafdul, your turn.
I'm casting Cure Mother on Solas.
Okay.
Is Solas a willing participant, and am I?
He's
needing to
in
make a
melee. He's in melee, and he's fighting defensively. You do need to make an attack roll.
Well, it's a base factor, isn't it? What's your dex?
What's your
probably
THAC-O?
hit. Priest THAC or rogue? Because my rogue's slightly higher than my priest.
Whatever is your best
Base.
THAC-O.
15.
Okay.
Base
That
THAC-O.
is going to be a hit, so you do heal him. You do get the touch, and you do heal.
Oh,
That's
thank
good.
All right.
God.
8 hit points. Braxon, your turn. You would have heard everything that's been going on because you're just outside.
Yeah. Okay, Braxon will come in then. Finn. Oh, I think I'm standing on Finn's head.
Yes.
Braxon will say to the chest, "If you
It's
let my
stable.
friend..."
There's a desk.
Like the desk, sorry. Braxon will hold up his flaming sword and he'll say to the desk, "If you let my friend go, I will not set you on fire."
Okay. Give me a charisma check, please.
Oh, this is intimidation.
Oh, hang on. I got the thing up the top. Check car.
It did say it was hungry.
Oh, I failed.
Okay.
You have
It's not a
9
dwarf,
charisma?
does it? It's not. It's
What?
not. It's not a dwarf, is it? Because I get advantages.
No,
against...
no, it is not. It is not.
Well, we'll see what it does. One of you would think maybe passed. One of you definitely failed.
Yeah, they might just leave it neutral now. Well, I think they reject. Well, I don't know how it works actually.
Okay. Solas, suddenly you are no longer to this creature, and because you've been like trying to, defend yourself and pull your hand off, the kind of instant release causes you to tumble backwards. Ockar, your sword also drops off of it and clatters to the floor, and the desk says to basically all of you, says, Sklursh, feed? Sklursh, leave friend alone. Leave your friend alone. But friend no touch Sklursh.
We won't.
If I had known
what
that
is
you
it
were
that you eat?
Well, friend would be tasty.
Oh, it's a people eater.
I mean, it's a mimic.
Mimic.
That is not going to be possible, I'm afraid.
We got dead bodies.
Well, now the dead
no,
bodies
we
are
need the
used
dead
for
bodies.
evidence.
Well, one of the roasted ones might not be that useful.
I'm gonna seriously look at Finn for a second and be like,
Yeah,
And-
I could.
and whisper to him, "Are you sure? This thing, it just stated that it eats people.
It's still a living creature.
It's a mimic. Those are like monsters. It's not
It
like
might-
an animal.
It
Well,
might
no,
give us
it's
some
just
information.
hungry.
It might give some information.
That,
Yeah.
and it's still a living creature with sentience.
Fine, but if it tries to kill us, I will kill it in return. And I'll
Were you
get
not
my
taught
sword.
any mercy?
I have mercy. Here's the thing. I said if it tries to kill us, I will kill it in return. That means that it's betraying our mercy by attempting to kill us again.
After all, it is only following its nature.
And if it attempts to kill us again, that means it gives up the mercy we offered it, and that means it's not.
As I'm
It's
well
clear that it's
aware.
gonna be. Yeah. So I'll be defending us, and I'll collect my sword. Let you guys handle this, keeping an eye on it.
Solas is going
so-
to be healing himself.
Finn, give me a wisdom check. Okay. If it would have been happy eating Solas, it would probably be happy eating any kind of meat. So if you got some like dried meat or something like that, that might work.
Let's see. Do I have any on me? Probably not. I think I just have regular rations.
Rations have
what-
dried meat.
Oh, that's true.
What about cooked bovine people?
I mean,
Let's not go there yet.
Yeah.
Finn is
It's,
definitely sure that it would be happy to eat some of that too.
Let's.
That would be something that Solas would be morally opposed.
Yeah, I'll give it one of my rations.
All
Just
right.
setting it close to it without actually touching it.
Solas will cast Cure Moderate on himself.
So a roughly hand-shaped pseudopod forms out of the front of the desk, and it scoops it up and stuffs it into an orifice, and you hear it chew it up, and then it says, "Thank you. You new friend now. Friend have mental food?"
Mental food?
Mental food. Sklursh like read.
Ah, you look for a book. I'll turn to Solas and say, any of those books
Abomination.
that we can spare?
Sklursh read all.
Solas is
Red.
Sklursh
Do you
want
give
new
the
mental
book back?
food.
You give the book back in its original form. Because you said you've read these books? It presumes that there's a return.
Sklursh want new mental food.
I think giving my mental food, it like reads the book.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Solas, write him a poem.
Some of the paper on top of it has fluttered off, so yeah, you could.
Solas would be prioritizing healing himself.
All right.
Braxon's gonna go get a book that doesn't look too valuable.
Wait, it
The
wants
tome of +1 strength goes donated to the mimic.
It wants a new book. I think it means
I
that it's
know.
read most of the ones here.
It
Well, it
said
could-
that
it
it's
could
read
tell us.
all of the. It said that it's read all,
Yeah, it
all of the
said-
books here.
Then
Yeah.
I have a thought. I mean, like, I can give you a book, but we want to know if the child that was commanding the Yak people here had you hold anything for him, and if he did, I want that in exchange for this book I have.
What mental food do you have?
I will
Sklursh
bring
seed.
out. I'll bring out the tome of law and Norse culture. One of my tomes of law and Norse culture, because I was given several tomes,
Okay.
and be like, this is a tome of knowledge and law.
As he's saying that, I'm going to cast Mind Read.
Okay.
Under the guise that I'm helping Solas, so it doesn't
mhm,
look overly hostile.
All right. So the a pair of arm-like appendages form out of the desk, and you can put the book in its hands.
Well, wait. I'm still waiting for an answer. Did your other friend, the child that was commanding the people here, give you anything to hold on to? And if so, I would
give
like it
mental
in
food.
exchange for this.
Give mental food.
Well, I'm trying to do it like as a charisma thing to try to convince him.
I know you can pretty much understand that if you're going to get an answer out of him, you got to give him something first.
Then I'll hand him.
Hold up a sec, Ockar.
Oh.
I finished casting my spell, and I just want to see if I can get a read on him.
The
Whether or not he's
mental
being
architecture
deceptive.
of this creature is completely alien to you, and you cannot pick anything.
Then-
You're not going to like base instinct, like feed.
Then I'll hand him one of my law tomes.
Okay. It holds it open in front of it and slowly begins turning the pages in a amount of time that you can understand it's reading it. Then while it's doing that, another orifice appears, and a glass vial and a ceramic jar kind of roll out and clatter onto the floor. And at the same time, it
The
says...
vending machine.
I'm sorry?
It's a vending machine.
At the same time, it says, old friend, give me these. I keep rest. And he it continues to read.
Okay,
You
I
could
guess
tell
I'll
it like
collect
it's not
those.
harming the book in any obvious way. Like it is turning the pages, and like the pages are not getting stuck to it. It's not getting torn up.
Okay, then I'll collect like the vial and stuff that fell out of it,
Okay.
so we can identify them later. And I guess also those papers that came off of it.
They're blank pieces of paper, just
Oh, okay, I thought
ready
they
to be
had
written
notes or
on.
something.
Since I have detect magic up still, I'd take a quick look at both of those.
Yeah, they're both magical. And what percentage do you have? Like your 10th level, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be 95%.
Braxon's going to say to the mimic, I didn't catch his name.
Sklursh.
Glursh. He's going to say, Glursh.
Sklursh.
Do you remember everything you read?
Sklursh good with mental food. And it says that as it's clearly still reading.
I will cast a Cure Light Wounds on myself.
So, Finn, you pick up that the ceramic jar has protection sphere on it, and the glass vial has, well, in it, and the glass vial has time sphere in it.
Interesting.
I wonder if we could turn Glursh into a librarian.
Sklursh.
Sorry, Glursh?
Sklursh. S-Q.
Oh, Sklursh, sorry.
It's okay. So I gotta give you these names that
I thought
you
it was
all have.
Slursh.
I have to give you these names that are difficult for you to pronounce because this is one of the ways that I get my fun.
Solas doesn't want to be anywhere close to the Sklursh at the moment.
I do wonder if you could do the pencil trick with charcoal on the paper, like do a rubbing to see if you could reveal what was last written on it.
I'm not sure that works with quill pens.
Also, you would have to basically see that there might be something, some pressures on it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I will say that it wouldn't work with a quill pen because if you press hard enough to leave an impression 2 pages down with a quill pen, you're going to destroy the pen.
Okay, I guess that's more of a pencil and normal pen thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pencil's a thing in D&D?
No.
Right.
Not.
It'd be more like a bit of charcoal, attached to a stick.
Yeah, I know we have charcoal and chalks and stuff. I wasn't sure about
Charcoal, chalk, and quill pens are basically what you're dealing with writing-wise.
And styluses.
Yes.
I know. I remember that.
Non-paper.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember that because I needed a powdered adamantium styluses.
Yeah, I need to get that at some point, but there's something you got at the time.
The pencil was apparently invented in 1795.
Yes.
So I'll ask Sklursh if he knows if his old friends ever told him if he stayed anywhere else other than here.
Old friend never talk about other place.
Okay.
Old friend became friend when Sklursh tried to steal his brain food.
Books, I imagine.
How did you get here?
Sklursh traveled around looking for brain food and regular food.
Oh, you've been on Bral a while then. Were you companion? I was going to say, were you companions with the Dao and the other bovine people, whoever they are?
Big friends not like Sklursh, but little friend keep them back.
Fair enough.
And he's able, it looks like he's able to talk as he's reading, by the way. Because you don't notice any change in its speed of page turning when it talks.
Did your little friend ever tell you about what his goals are currently? What he's been up to?
Little friend talk about enemies of his. Say, big friends here to learn and take over, but recently little friends say that old foes have come back. Sklursh don't know much about that.
Okay.
Did your little friend say what his name was?
Little friend named Maruzzo.
Can you type that, please?
Sure. There you go.
Now we have a name.
Mm-hmm.
That's more than we had before. Did he ever tell you about those enemies of his?
Only that they cause him problems before. He laugh about them lots, though. Say perfect opportunity came up to get even.
I see.
Did he talk about Bellas much, the merchant?
Sklursh don't know about Big Friend's plans. Big Friend's not like Sklursh.
Were you not friendly with their bigger friends either?
They not like Sklursh reading their book.
I see.
Was that a specific book they didn't want you to read?
All book.
Oh, all books. Okay.
Sklursh want more brain food after this.
I look at the other. I look at the others. So
I mean, if
what
he's
do
just
we do?
reading books, there's no harm. I mean,
But
why not?
he's probably also going to want other food too.
I mean, everything requires food that lives.
True.
So, I mean,
Yeah, but
The question is, what do we do with him? People up above probably wouldn't understand.
We could get him a job as a guard in a library.
yeah. I mean, as long as we feed him.
Good luck. Vince,
Yes.
do you mean the one on our ship or like the one
Yeah.
on Bral?
I mean, if he's
Well,
not actually harming the books, what harm is it going to do to us?
True.
Solas is leery about the idea of Sklurge having
He could
been
pretend to be
taken into our ship.
He could pretend to be a book and play a prank on you.
I'm a bit iffy about it as well, but
Do you like shiny things, Sklurge?
If shiny things have paper.
Huh. What's the most valuable thing you've ever read?
A treatise on the application of necromantic magics in restoring life to once dead things.
Oh, we
Rough
got
translation.
We got some books like that.
Good brain food.
We've got lots of brain food on our ship.
Oh.
We have a library.
Sklursh interested in much brain food.
Can you guarantee that that Sklurge wouldn't at some point try to eat crew member?
You feed it to make sure it doesn't.
It's clearly
how much do you need to feed it, and how
it's-
often?
I mean, it's a guardian. Just pay the toll and you've got a guardian.
Well, my one ration seemed to satisfy him.
Question is,
Do you-
how do we get him to the ship?
Do you only eat meat or do you eat vegetables or vegetable matter? Are you carnivore?
Plant bad body food.
So we gotta feed him meat.
Do you like dry salted pork
salted
meat?
pork.
Yeah, because we got like an infinite supply of that.
Not quite an
Well-
infinite supply, but
Well, for this thing, it probably would be. It can be self-sustaining. It consumes the barrel. No longer need to feed it. I might get bored of the salt. Do you like salt?
Preserved meat not as good as fresh meat for body food.
So I'm
Not
gonna
possible though.
I'm gonna let you guys continue talking to this thing. I'm gonna go act as a lookout where Lafdul was, just in case. I know he probably barred the door, but I just want to check.
Go
Just
through
keep an
the
eye out.
tunneled entrance where the dowel dug through the wall.
Yeah, I'll be watching near the tunnel entrance and near where the barred door is, just keeping an eye out.
Okay. Not a whole lot of time has passed so far.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be useful while they're negotiating.
Right,
with
no,
the
I'm
Mimic.
just letting you guys know that not a whole lot of time has passed.
Okay.
But you guys are gonna need to start deciding what to do pretty soon.
Yeah, we got to get back to leather at some point. Can I go back to the place I was checking out to see what was there?
Sure.
It looks like a kitchen or a
Yeah,
toilet.
that was a kitchen. There was food stuff in there and stuff and things like that.
Oh, food. All right.
Splurge, can you take other forms?
Of course, Splurge good at changing shape.
Ah, so if we were to offer to take you somewhere, you could change yourself into a more portable shape, so it would be easy for us to move you there.
Splurge pretty big.
I don't think he can make himself smaller.
True.
I mean,
Just because, seeing you walking with us probably wouldn't go over well with other humans, is all I'm saying.
Splurge have ways.
and he can slash. Oh no, Lafdul's not there anymore. Oh, well, Lafdul's gone into this room. He was seeing about the chests. Any of them still look intact, apart from the one that Ockar set a trap off of.
No, the others are all burnt or damaged in some way.
Is
Well,
there anything to save from them?
Yeah, see if there's anything salvageable.
I'll leave Splurge to his brain food for now
Okay.
and go help with the searching while I still have the spell up.
Okay. So there is a little bit of magic still on this corpse, but rifling through the body, it looks like it's just kind of slowly dissipating magic on things that were destroyed. It had that staff that turned into a serpent.
Right.
And that's been
that would have been
destroyed.
a nice.
Nothing on the one that we saved?
I'm getting to that in a second, because he's moving back. Since Finn is moving back through the rooms, he can see these things now. The one that you tried to save, Finn, that one also has a staff. It looked like a large staff, kind of dry, gnarled wood, but that has been burnt and broken as well. However, you do sense that there's some magic within its robes, within the remnants of its robes.
I will go through its robes real quick, see if I find anything.
Okay. You do find the somewhat charred scroll case, and the scroll case is destroyed, but it seems to have protected the paper inside of it well enough.
It did its job well then.
Yeah, and it is detecting as magic.
Okay. So I'll put that with the other scroll case and the 2 other items that we got from Splurge.
Okay. And hold on a second, let me make sure that I have that noted down. I do. Okay. The body that you guys managed to save by carrying it into the ethereal up here, you are detecting some magic on that one as you move up there. That's that one.
I'll poke about and see what I can find.
I'm sorry?
We'll poke about, I'll poke about and see what I can find.
Okay. Its staff is radiating magic, and it has a silver ring with a single-faceted yellow stone on one finger.
Okay. Do I detect what schools?
Give me a second. You do not detect what is on the spear, but the ring does have protection magic.
Okay. I'll add that to the other magical items we found.
Okay. And then heading in here, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Before he goes in there, I'd probably show him the stuff I grabbed from the chest.
None of the robes are detecting as magic.
Oh, then I'll discard the robes.
Okay. All right. And on that one, the body seems to have protected a 3-foot wooden shaft with black steel bands at each end from destruction. So that one is intact, and it is radiating magic, and that is radiating combat sphere.
Okay. Again, I will add that with everything else so we can worry about it when we leave.
Okay.
Anything in the remnants of the chests?
So, how do you two want to deal with that, Lafdul and Finn? Like, you got these chests that are partially destroyed or destroyed, and then the last one down at the end that I think Ockar left open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can start by looking in that one if he left anything behind.
I call over for Solas since he's already cast a spell at this point to see if there's any traps. I don't think he found any left.
I'll do a quick scan.
Okay. None of them are detecting as having any traps.
Alright, good, I guess. And I'll just try to somehow very carefully lift prise the top open, I guess. Trying to take the entire roof off, I guess.
Okay. The fact that they're partially destroyed does seem to have, if any of the others had any traps, then them being partially destroyed seems to have eliminated any magical traps that they might have had. You do find some sacks of coins in this one.
No, I just add it to the pile of other stuff.
Yeah,
but you
we'll
don't
just
find
add that to
anything
the
other
pile.
than robes and personal items in the others.
Yeah, we'll just add that to the pile for now and count it later.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, the robes and stuff might be good for identifying who these people are for someone more learned than us.
And do we want to go check, like, the room over here outside these chambers that I think I saw had chests?
Yeah, we can check those real quick.
Okay, I'll go
I'll
and
just go
unbar
through the tunnel instead of unbarring the door.
Okay, then I guess I'll go through the tunnel.
Can I look in the oven when we get a chance?
Solas checks the chests if they're trapped or not.
Okay. What were you saying, Braxon?
Can I, when I get a chance, can I look in the ovens in case someone hits something in there?
Yeah,
wonder if
there's
the oven's
nothing of note in there. It appears to all be normal food.
I cast my own detect magic to see if there's any magical.
Okay, you're not detecting any magic in the kitchen.
Yeah, that spoon over there, it's magical, Braxon. I point to it.
Except for that spoon, yeah.
Are any of these chests trapped?
Nope.
I'll do a quick scan on this room also and then go back to sorting the books.
I'll check to see if they're locked by hugging on them.
They are
Braxon's going to pick up the spoon and say, "I shall treasure this forever."
Yeah.
And then he's going to accidentally bump into Lafdul as he goes past him and clumsily put the spoon in Lafdul's pocket.
Okay.
And then apologise for bumping into him.
I think that was him attempting to give Lafdul a holy symbol.
I'm guessing there's no traps in this room either.
No, there is not.
Braxton doesn't know anything about Lafdul and his holy symbols.
Yeah, no, it's whether or not Braxon coined onto the fact that I was playing a prank on him. He might have by this point. He's been around him for long enough.
So, Ockar, inside of that chest, you do find a variety of clothes in different sizes and styles. Pretty obvious that many of these would not actually fit the Dao creatures. So you would be able to draw a conclusion that these are probably disguises.
Okay. And is that the same in the other two chests?
Yeah.
Does the detect magic pick up anything
Nope.
from Finn?
There's nothing magic there.
So I'd say someone had been using the stuff in these chests to be sneaky in disguise.
Is there any disguise that is, for example, like disguises for a street urchin?
No, there is not.
Anything
None of them
before
would
come
be child disguises.
Is there anything like something to disguise as like Bellis or like a merchant in there?
There's definitely some things that might work as a, that you could see a merchant wearing, but you're not sure about whether it's anything that Bellis has been seen in or anything like that.
Okay.
We'll take a look in a sec. Is there anything magical up here while I'm up here?
No.
Then
I look through the disguises. Does anything stand out to me? Not necessarily mentioning anything, but looking at the moment.
Things that you might have seen before?
Yeah, since I've got the disguise proficiency, so.
It's more like a lot of it you would consider the type of thing that warriors might wear when they're not wearing armor. There's some things that workmen might wear and things like that.
What are they sized for?
Different sizes.
From
But everything human
large
size.
to small,
Human-ish sizes.
Various humanoids of our normal caliber.
Average-sized humanoids.
Yeah. So nothing for halflings or nothing for ogres.
Nothing that's obvious. No.
Lafdul's not mentioning it, but he is searching for red veils. Disguise stuff.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check, please.
Or anything that looks like thieves' paraphernalia. Intelligence 14.
There's definitely some things that would be more of a stealthy type outfit. Whether it's something that someone with the red mask might wear or not, you're not sure. But definitely some dark-colored clothing that would that are easy to move in and stuff like that.
Well, I think that's just about everything, right?
I mean, unless someone else can think of something that they want to look at.
Are there any markings of thieves' cant around?
No, not that you're seeing.
Braxton wants to look under the beds.
Okay.
Yeah, it
There's
depends
nothing
how
under any of
long
the
we're
beds.
going to be searching for, because it would take us a good few hours to search for secrets in this place.
Yeah. I'll go pick up the body and be like, if we're ready, should we start getting ready to head out? Like the
Sweet.
Miacc body.
We collect all like mundane coinages and anything that
I
looks
would
valuable-ish.
I would suggest moving the bodies to that hallway and closing the way behind us if possible.
Then
Well, the pass will eventually fade.
yeah, pass will fade and it'll close back up. But yes, I will move all the dead bodies over to here.
Over to where? I'm sorry.
Over to here.
Okay.
To where the staircase is.
In a manner of speaking, anything we leave here should, in theory, stay here unless the Shell Kid comes back. Which he might.
Yeah, you
We
might
could
do
always
that.
lay a trap for the Shell Kid, actually.
So 3 of the bodies have been burned, and the one that you managed to get into the ethereal plane did not. When you guys leave, do you want to actually carry that out as proof, essentially?
Yeah, I want to carry out
Yeah.
the unburned body as proof, so
Okay.
that if the guards like see us come out with it, we could actually have proof of what happened and everything.
You know we were ordered to not go through Bowser's shop.
I will scoop
Yeah.
some of the remains of the DAOs that we slain if I can find.
Owl goop.
There really isn't. It's no corpse material.
Yeah, but you said
Lafdul,
that
give me
they
an intelligence check, please.
disintegrated to things like sand and such.
Like earth elements. No.
Yeah, no. All right. No, so like anything that was
It's like
remaining
Sandman
has
powder, but
just it's been moved around so much that there's nothing that you can really collect
Okay.
up. It's not like a full body size worth of stuff.
there might have been, but none of us realized.
I do have invisibility 10 feet radius to help us get out with less noticeable. And it is nighttime.
Well, wasn't it? No, it's dawn now, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really early. It was before dawn when you came in. Given
Yeah.
everything that's happened, actually, I can close off the turn order.
Is there
The
like
sun
a
is
magical field?
probably rising now.
Does the body count as an object that I can be carrying?
Yeah, you can carry it.
Then
Well, you
I
got your
had
strength up.
I just want you. I had a thought of drinking the potion of gaseous form I have and like slipping out, but no, that wouldn't work because I had the strength potion effect on me, so that would cause potion visibility.
As I
Yeah,
said,
you might become
I
permanently strong. You know, take the risk.
But then I might also be permanently missed.
as I said, I do have invisibility and 10 feet radius.
Then we might need to use that to get out of here.
Well, you
If-
never know. Okay, being able to change form as mist, you know, maybe it
If-
becomes like a feature.
If Ockar disappeared forever, we would definitely permanently miss him.
Well, thank you.
No.
Yeah, I think probably the invisibility is the best option.
Everyone
then.
might think you're a vampire or something.
So
Uh,
are we just going to leave Splursh here?
No,
I figured he was gonna. I was gonna leave that option up to you guys.
I think
I-
I think I will just go to him and say it's probably not safe for you to remain here now. You may want to find somewhere else to go.
I'm not comfortable letting someone who eats sentient humans and elves and such just randomly roam.
Same. If anything, if we're gonna let him live, I'd want him to be like under our supervision.
I think it's best for him to stay here for a while.
We could
just take him on with us
We could-
if he wants
we-
to come along.
So
We could take-
Finn went to tell Sklursh that, and the rest of you guys are thinking about it and stuff like that. So after you say that, Finn, Sklursh says, "Good idea. Sklursh Sklursh, go away. And he slips the book that Ockar gave him into an orifice, and then
Ah,
vanishes
shit.
from sight.
Well,
Vanishes? Hang on, I've still got Detect Magic up. Is he just invisible?
There is some magic in the area.
can I get the book back if you're done with it?
You can always come with us, Skirsh. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but, you know. We got a library.
I
I
think
know
he's
you're
gone.
here, because I can sense your magic.
It
maybe.
could be the remnants of him teleporting.
Actually, is that teleporting or?
You suspect it's invisibility.
Suspect.
Mhm.
I don't get the School of Magic. Sphere.
Hold on.
I use my rod
Elemental
for
air.
detect invisibility.
Element. Oh, yeah.
I will use my rod for detect invisibility.
Okay. You can detect that there is something invisible moving past you all up the stairs. Something large.
Treat.
Slursh is leaving.
Slash, come back. He could be useful to us, guys. He's got information.
Well, that
At
depends
least
depends if he does come back or not.
I think he's left now.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
You should have got him to go work for someone with a library.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, but, you know, people didn't
Well-
want him
Well,
leaving.
not us. Not us.
Well, he
Anyway, he's gone now, so it doesn't matter.
damn it. Now I need to get a new book.
Now
Well,
Solas is worried
actually-
about any innocents that he eats.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's worse too. Like, what? What?
Here's the question. I have locate object. Ockar, describe the book to me. I can locate object on it. We can find him.
I'm not sure if locate object allows you to locate a very specific single book like that.
It would just locate any book, wouldn't it?
Oh. You can't
mean,
locate object mimic, can you?
It was a
It's
book
not
on
an
Norse
object.
law,
It's not an
so
object. You can definitely purchase a new copy of that book somewhere in town.
yeah,
Finn will even pay for it.
yeah. That's the least of the problems here.
Thing
We
is,
just-
if he's intelligent and we've told him about our library, he may end up finding ourselves with a passenger, so we now have to guard our
And
periodically check our ship.
it might it's some of our crew.
He doesn't know
Yeah.
who we are.
No, well, that's not hard. He's intelligent.
That's probably the least bad of the possible outcomes from this. My God. Oh, if that thing eats a child, we're so screwed.
Yeah, Solas is extremely worried.
I am extremely worried too.
That's why I was like, bring it along. At least we can keep an eye on it.
I was going along with that plan, and then it just left.
Even
Okay.
if we take him,
Lesser of evils.
even if we take him with him, there's no guarantee that it would not eat our crew.
Did
What's done is done. We'll try to track it down later if it still has the fucking. I mean, it
Thing
still has the
is-
freaking book.
It's an intelligent creature. If we tell it these are the conditions, you break those conditions, your life is forfeit.
well, it's gone now, so
Yeah,
you can't.
that's all we had to have done.
Look, we'll track it
Old.
down. Right now, we need to go check on Leva at the office.
Or did
Ah,
Braxon find anything under the beds?
No.
Okay. Yeah, let's go back to Lever then.
I'll go pick up the body. We'll do like invisibility, and I'm gonna be like, we need to learn to word things better.
Can Braxon carry a body, or is it? Oh, the other body's too heavy.
The other bodies are
between
too heavy,
us.
and they're all burnt.
I'm taking
That's
I'm taking
Laf-
the non-burned one
Yeah.
because it's
Okay.
the most. It's gonna be the best to use as proof.
Don't forget, you have no idea where Leva is.
Can I? Oh, okay. I thought.
I'm
so-
assuming you went to the office. That's the fallback point. So
Lafdul, did you say we just need a bit of the bodies to talk to dead people?
Yeah, you know, Finn and Solas
Yeah,
can
so-
also do that.
Yeah, okay, but what I mean is we could.
What?
We
What?
could
Okay,
chop
hold
something
on, hold
off
on.
some bodies.
That is working around the intent of the spell. If you just take a piece of the body, if you want to talk to the,
Just leave them here.
if you want to use Speak with Dead, then you need as much of the body as you can reasonably get, kind of thing. In other words, if you if you unleash just a skull, like you have no idea how long it's been there, you're digging in the ground, you can cast Speak with Dead on it. Perfectly fine. You cannot take the finger from a corpse and be able to Speak with Dead later.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
that's my ruling on it.
So
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
here's this is so we'll leave the burned ones here so we can speak with Dead with them later if we can get back down here. I want to
Okay.
take I want to take the non-burned one with us to use as proof, especially if we can especially if we can like fix whatever's going on with Bellis.
Yeah.
They'll
Okay.
prove to the guard that something's going on.
Let's do that then. Okay.
And Solas is going to say that next time when there's creature that is a sentient creature, don't just let it go roam free. I don't want
mean-
to be responsible for it eating a child.
I
Well,
mean,
law.
doesn't that mean that you got to hunt down all the dragons that you can now?
Yeah, you can't be responsible for everything.
Look,
So
one
if
thing
a- if a
one
wolf-
thing I want to do is after we get our current situation settled, I want to go hunt down that mimic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good luck. That's the needle in a haystack.
I'm gonna have you, and hopefully with your
What?
with your locate object, we might have a better chance because it's a book of Norse law. It'd be easier to pick it out if it's not located in the Norse district. See what I'm getting at?
I think that
Mm-hmm.
locate object would just like direct you to the nearest book kind of thing as opposed to a very specific book.
It doesn't.
I don't think
Then
it
what's
works
the point
that
of the
way.
spell?
Well, the point of the spell is if you know that there's a hidden book in a room or a hidden ring in a room, then you can find it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another way about it, Ockar. We ask Finn to see if he can. If when the Shadow Mage gave the items to the
he needs-
Slash with Time Pool, then we have an object in reference. Obviously,
Wait,
this depends
I'm
on Finn
reading
doing this.
I'm reading the spell. It says that if he has a fixed idea of the object in his mind, he can track that of a specific item.
But
If he has
unique
the-
objects cannot be located by the spell unless they are known by the caster.
You know the
but-
book, but no one else does.
Yeah, I could describe it to him. If that could help.
No, just do. At some point, we can do the Time Pool option. We'll
Yeah.
view an event. I'll get a good look at an object that the Shadow Mage gave to the Mimic, and then we'll find that object that's more unique. It said it had several other items.
True.
That's true.
Problem is, it's a big city to search.
Yes.
That is true, but
Let-
it's a thing that I want to find after our current problems are done with because
Okay.
we're kind of at fault for letting a man-eater out into the city.
Don't we
Mhm.
have a hearing today, or
Not today.
Yeah,
Like
let's-
I said,
it's the
after the
next day.
current problems are done.
It's the next
Alright.
day.
Can I point out that the man-eater was already in the city?
Yeah, but he would have
Yeah.
stayed within the area when the pass wall expired.
And
Yeah.
then if once we
And
report
he
on
will-
what we found here, if guardsmen come down here to search the area?
There's an embassy of Illithids in the city.
If the guardsmen knew about the mimic, they would have been prepared for it.
Also,
They-
when
and
the,
we
helped.
also when the pass
Question-
wall expires, the entrance is blocked until someone uses magic to open it again.
Or they have to break it open with pickaxes.
Yeah.
tunnel a new entrance? Are you leaving the Yakman corpses on this side, or are we leaving them on the other side? The pass wall?
I'm
Uh,
fine.
You've already
they're,
pulled
they're
the-
gonna smell, but obviously
Ockar
we're gonna use-
already indicated that he was moving the corpses out here.
I've moved them out here. I can move them back if you want, but I plan to keep them in here where it's easier to access.
Ideally, I'd rather have them where there's no chance of them disappearing, as it were.
The problem is,
Yeah,
they can
I'd be
disappear.
dependent on.
They could disappear either way if the Xiao Xiao comes back to destroy any lingering evidence.
But the
This way, at least.
Shao Mage be that.
He's pretty cunning so far, so I could imagine he might come back to cover his tracks.
Also, he's quite powerful.
Hmm.
Bringing the bodies here might actually save the bodies from the Shaukid if he just teleports inside the
Alright.
place and the entranceway is blocked.
Chamber.
Yeah, if the entranceway is blocked, he might not think to check the chamber here.
Because it seems like his method was teleporting in and out of the place because he can just freely teleport.
This might sound incredibly stupid, but if I poured salt on the bodies, would it make them last or slow down the rotting process?
I don't think you have enough
as
salt
quickly.
for that. I don't think you have enough salt for that.
Also, they don't expire that fast into nothingness.
Yeah.
There's a few of them, though.
Yeah, but I would think this is basically like a basement, so it's
Yeah, what's that smell coming from downstairs?
it's a bit chillier than outside.
It's also
We
all
didn't even
stone.
say-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would think that the bodies stay in that condition for a bit before they start to go bad.
Yeah, and it actually
No,
takes a number of days for them to really start going, especially with the fact that they've been burnt.
And are currently basically in cellar conditions.
All right, so Ockar is going to be carrying the one body. Solas, did you want to cast invisibility 10-foot radius?
Yeah, I will be casting invisibility 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
Finn will take the form of a mouse once we get to the top of the stairs and scout ahead.
Okay. So you're collecting up the items. You collected up the items that detected as magical, and you collected up the sacks of coins. Is there anything else that you want to try and
There's a whole
carry out?
load of bookshelves, but we don't have time to go through an entire bookshelf of stuff.
I mean, you could just shove all the books into my backpack or something. I still got 22 strength for now.
Your backpack is not big enough. Your backpack is not big enough.
Leva has the bag of holding.
Don't you?
Yeah,
We-
mine's nearly full.
We can find out if this stuff belongs to Bellis. And if it's Bellis's stuff, it stays here. And if these people moved into Bellis's basement and brought it here, then it belongs to us.
Then
Is there like a barrel or chest or something that we can just dump stuff into relatively carefully? Obviously, you can't be too scrupulous.
I mean, it would take time, and you do you'd have to empty out the barrels or crates if you wanted to put the books in them.
I think we
let's
have to just come back later for them, since I would want to get out of here before the streets are too busy.
yeah, let's hurry before it gets too busy, so we don't have people bumping into us while we're invisible.
Oh, can I? How long?
Go ahead.
That wall that got destroyed.
Yeah.
How intact is that wall?
What do you mean, how intact is it? A hole was dug through it.
Yeah, could it be like sealed up with like Finn's already an animal. I was gonna say, could he
Finn
not
said
seal
that
it up?
Finn said that he's going to change it into animal form once he's up.
You can also
Yeah, I
let
was
Finn
thinking
answer answer that. What he's gonna do?
Yeah, I thought he was already an animal, so.
Do we really need to?
This place is going to be closing up once the pass wall expires.
We don't really need to know.
Then I don't see the need to waste the resources to do it.
Yeah. Good call.
Okay. Anything else that you want to carry out?
There's nothing that we had time to search for.
What about those little chests in the room to the south?
Those had costumes in it.
Okay, are they any good for people that we got people that do disguises?
Yeah, I mean, I did discuss. I didn't. It all seemed like mundane stuff. Nothing seemed magical or like unusual, or rare, or anything that stood out to me.
Basically, you can buy just anything in there.
Is one of them easily carryable?
They're big chests.
Okay,
You'd
fair
have to
enough.
come back for it. There's nothing.
And there wasn't anything in there that appeared to be particularly valuable.
Mhm.
Okay.
And basically everything was, from what I gathered, something that you could just go to any clothier and buy.
I mean, not necessarily any clothier, but yeah,
Well, not
you could go to a
Most,
clothier
but
to buy most of that. Okay, so you start making your way up the stairs after casting the invisibility 10-foot radius.
mhm.
Finn, do you want to like tell the party to wait a moment while you go scout, or what? Since you won't be able to really communicate while in mouse form.
Yeah, I'll tell him wait here while I go have a look around, make sure we're
I
not gonna
cast
get
telepathy
jumped right
on him.
out the door.
I cast telepathy on him.
Okay, so you can you will be able to communicate with Lafdul then.
He'll
Okay.
communicate with the rest of the party.
All right, so Finn, you get up to the top of the stairs and turn into a mouse and scurry out. You had left the doors closed because you'd gotten in ethereally.
Mhm.
Yeah, nothing's been.
However, you guys did hear sounds on the stairs. So, Finn, you know that the front door was boarded up because you guys broke through it.
Mhm.
So you head towards the back door, and you do see it standing open. And outside, you can see what is clearly the remains of a fight of some kind. And you're not sure exactly what happened, but there are not milling right around there, but you can hear like at the ends of the alleys, members of the Watch calling out. There's definitely some confusion going on, but it is early morning, so not a whole lot of people are up and about yet.
Okay, I'll relay that back to Lafdul then. And say we should probably move through quickly.
Okay. So do you guys want to just like sneak around all of the Watch and make your way back to the office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we don't want to appear here since some of the watch here might be compromised, so to say.
Okay.
Especially after the conversation Lafdul and I heard.
Okay. So,
Is there any identifying marks on the corpses as we go past? Or
so there aren't any corpses. There's just blood
oh,
and evidence of a fight. So let me take a look at something. Okay.
I'd be looking around for people hiding in shadows as well, very specifically. I think Solas had detect invisibility up as well.
Yeah. Everyone who so everyone except Leva, give me an intelligence check.
Oh. I succeeded.
Yeah, easily.
So did I.
We
Yep.
don't know. There's not modifier, so.
Okay, Ockar?
There's one guy who doesn't hide very well.
I'm gonna do something real quick.
You don't
He's
need
gonna
to.
do
You
a
don't need to
reroll
use
for his-
You've seen
a
how
reroll.
many people passed.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. I just don't trust my 11. For good reason.
Oh, that was almost 9.
Okay, so what you guys can gather as you are passing by And Ockar is the only one who basically would need to be filled in on this once you guys get back to the office, because he's too busy focusing on carrying this big, heavy corpse that is very, very... I will put down that reroll for you, though. It's very cumbersome for you, even though like the weight is not a problem, but it is big, and it does, like, you know, put you off balance and everything like that.
And at the moment, it's floppy.
I'm also
But carry my spear.
I'm also pretty injured because I can't drink healing potions right now.
Yeah. So, so you're concentrating too much on staying close to everyone else and not making sounds and everything like that. So you don't pick up on this, but the others will. There's definitely a lot of confusion going on. Here's something about a watch commander and one member of the Fireball Alliance who just suddenly collapsed. And there were a bunch of red masks in the area, and a fight broke out. And that's what you pick up. But you will make it back to the office completely invisibly. Again, lucky that it is still early morning, so it took some time and it took some maneuvering. At one point, Leva would send a sending to one member of the party. It doesn't really matter who at the moment, checking in on you. And
Who's the least likely member to die? Shall I cast a spell on?
and at that point, like, you would definitely get confirmation before you got back that she is at the office.
Okay.
So, Leva, while all of that was going on with the rest of the party, you would have finally been able to wake up Bellis.
Okay.
He is very, very, very confused, and kind of in a bad shape.
In what way?
He is like mentally. He's very disturbed. He is only able to like tell you things in kind of a broken manner of, like, you know, it's disjointed what he's trying to tell you. It seems like his memory is extremely episodic, and I would like you to give me an intelligence check at half your score.
With with a reroll.
If you want to use a reroll, you can.
And the second roll?
Coming.
Okay.
Well,
Thought he was better, so.
Unfortunately,
Oh wait, no.
there's no you don't gather anything specific out of that, so I will leave it to you connecting the dots.
so wait.
Mhm.
She will make him one of those teas from Mayobaba, because they've always proven to make somebody clear-headed.
It definitely does not make him clear-headed, but it definitely does relax him.
Okay.
So
I don't understand what's going on, but I'm happy.
His last real clear, solid memories are quite a while ago. And he's not exactly sure how long ago that is, and you're not exactly sure how long ago that is. But he is able to kind of describe the large bovine creatures, and he shudders about it, like, anytime he's recalling it, and there's an element of, like, kind of mental torture that he was put under in dealing with them.
Does he remember the kid?
No, he does not.
Okay.
He does not. he does remember he took a trip to Realm Space, and that's kind of when everything started. Like, or I should say, in terms of his memory, everything kind of stopped. He has little glimpses of things that happened since then, but you can make out that in the periods of times that he can recall since that event happened, he had no ability to move. Like, he was either tied up or magically paralyzed or something like that on the times that he was awake.
Okay, that's not very good.
So then the rest of the party will return, and seeing you guys come in and dispel the invisibility and be carrying that corpse is going to give him another shock, but the tea will help in that regard.
Oh, good. And Leva will explain to him how we found him, etc. All the things that she experienced in there. And I guess the others will continue and complement the rest.
At least try.
So it may take some time for him to gather his thoughts and be able to tell you anything.
Solas says that it seems that we might want to visit a temple with him and have a cleric high priest cast a heal on him.
We could take him to the Temple of Odin.
This is something that time will be needed for.
I'm going to try something. If Palace, you know me, we've had some interaction, right? I mean, we've sowed gems. You're fairly certain you know me, right?
Yes, it's been some time since I saw you.
Yeah, well, we were away for a couple of years. That's the story I'll fill you in at some point. Do you trust me enough to cast a spell on you?
If it will help me, then yes.
I will see if Dispel Evil works on him.
Dispel
Evil? In case
Evil?
he has... Yeah, I'll see if he has, an evil enchantment on him or something.
I'm
just trying to see if a malady could be dispelled.
At this point...
I don't know if it'll work.
At this point, you cast it and you don't notice any difference.
Oh, well. It was worth a try.
Yeah. But give me a spellcraft check.
Spellcraft. Yeah, I'll use a reroll on this.
I mean, you can if you want, but...
Well, I said that I was going to do it.
You said you were.
Wow. Polar opposites there.
All right, so, given what you know about Dispel Evil, you can conclude that he is no longer under any effect that Dispel Evil could interact with. But
wow, like Charm Person or something?
Yeah, it would have worked on Charm Person.
I wasn't sure if like a constant forgetting spell, not literally forget, but something that just makes his memory go all over the place.
Having heal casting might help bit since it. It provides actually help for injury in the brain and such, but mostly it's I think time but that heal might make it a bit faster.
I don't think any of us can cast the heal spell.
No, that's why I said that we would have to visit this temple and ask high level priest to cast it.
Finn's the closest one that could potentially cast it. He's another level.
So, Lafdul, give me an intelligence check, please.
No.
Okay. You think at this point that the gaps in his memory are primarily about when he was being controlled. So he probably will not remember what was taking place when he was under control.
Yeah, that's the same with the other guy. Why he had blanks. That person who's suing us.
Then I guess I do my best to explain to Bellis that the Yak men and a child, a powerful magical being had him under their control.
And still likely will try to either close off loose ends, i.e. kill you, unfortunately, because you're going to need protection for a while.
They made a large secret area in your. Basically, there's a secret room that leads to a secret basement that has had their base.
Is that what the stone walls were from? I wondered where that was. I'd occasionally wake up and be surrounded by stone walls, and I didn't know where I was.
Yeah, they had a cell that we found you in.
Yeah.
But we did slay all the creatures except the very old magic user that poses as a kid.
Well, he ate some fish that made him young.
So
some magical. Actually, that's a good point.
So other wise, if we can find a way to deal with that magic user, I think you would be safe.
Yeah.
But it would be best idea to. We have a contact in the watch that we should notify about this.
That might be a good idea. I don't know what information I could provide them, but we should definitely speak to the watch.
You'd be a third party.
I think it might be best if we can call the member that guy who basically gave us the sentence into visit us in here.
Yeah, it was one of the magistrate's assistants.
No, he's the captain of the lower watch, wasn't
he? Yeah, I think he was the one who deals with adventurers.
Were we in the mill watch?
By the way, Leva never agreed to not go to this place anymore because she was not in the cell anyway. So she's quite happy. She can quite happily go with anyone to the watch and say there's something wrong there.
I think the thing was for the whole adventuring group to not contact Bellas.
I mean,
and not just
on the technical side, you might a good lawyer might be able to argue it for Leva, but not for the rest of you. However, yeah, you could send someone to the watch and ask him to come that you have important information to share with him or something like that. Do you happen to remember who that was?
Well, it was first time Solas ever met him.
Yeah,
What I will do is it is about time for us to take our break, so you guys might want to look through your notes and see if you can remember which person that was.
Turfin gave us the fine.
Okay. Good. Thank you. All right, so you'll send a message to Turfin?
Yeah. Do you think I should
probably should write that
maybe
in
also
now.
contact? Do you think Ockar should maybe contact his sister, who I think is who is also a decently ranked person in the watch?
She's not that high ranked. She's going to be more useful if you need someone in the watch to definitely believe a report. But this is definitely, or if you need some information hey, what is the watch dealing with regards to these things? You want to get some information. It's a contact within the watch more than someone who can
I have a
pull
question
strings. Yes.
to you, Ockar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This might potentially put your sister in danger, but she's in the watch anyway. She lives that life. There was some when I originally went to do some investigation for Finn. You know, I can't remember what the reason was. I think it was to retrieve an item for him to use a time pool or something. Basically, when I got to the place on the outside, it was guarded by some mercenaries. You know, the stealthy, you know, not good kinds, cutthroats, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I got. Well, I slipped, got stabbed, got away, but we found out that the guards were in lieu with these mercenaries. So there is a corruption in the watch, as it were. I mean, this is Bral, but maybe she could look into it. I mean, give the dates, who was there, at least give us names, you know, who was there at that time, if she could do it discreetly.
Is that the area that Ockar's sister handles?
I mean,
She could look into it, though.
I mean, it has to be in her jurisdiction and everything. Would that be in her jurisdiction where it happened? What was involved?
Do guards make reports? Can she read reports? I'm essentially trying to get an idea of whether or not Ockar's sister can get the names of those guards, or, you know, so we can figure out who's on the payroll, basically. So we can narrow down the guards.
She might be able to get some information like that.
Then
yeah, that's what I'm trying to lead to.
Then I'll tell Lafdul I'll get in contact with her and see if she can do that.
All right, cool.
If you can give me the details on like what group they might be involved with and stuff like that I can pass along.
They were probably paid to look the other way while they were hired by the Shell people to guard against intruders.
By the Shell? Do you mean like a thieves guild or something?
Mercenaries. Well, I mean, they could have been a thieves guild. I don't know. Well, I mean, I know Lafdul's not saying that he specifically knows. He's just said, you know, the roguish types, you know, they could have been in the guild.
During the break, DM me what details that you can give me that I could pass along.
Sure.
Didn't we see some people with red masks?
Yeah, I know the red masks. I'm trying to be vague because I'm trying not to collaborate that I'm also in a thieves guild that somehow knows this information.
Yeah. Well,
you could just tell me that you saw them wearing red masks or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So also, keep in mind that you know, if players know information that their characters aren't, but you want to ask another player for their character to get you some information, you can ask that out of game, and say, like, my goal is to have you look into this without revealing that I'm a member of a Thieves Guild. All the players know that you're in a Thieves Guild.
What?
So for ease of, for speeding along things, unless you're speaking in character voice, if there's something that everyone knows about, you can just basically be like, Lafdul's going to ask this in such a way that he's not going to reveal that he's in a Thieves Guild. And if I'm like, yeah, there's no real way for you to ask that, then I'll tell you there's no real way for you to ask that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, no. I was just trying to get names of the Watchmen.
Right.
They were there at a certain time.
In that case, DM me the details while we go on the break so I can figure out how I'm going to word it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So we will be back in about 10 minutes. Good time to stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, and we will be back shortly with more Adventures in Arcane Space in just about 10 minutes, everyone.
We'll see you then.
See you on the other side.